Hello YouTube, what a beast, back at it again on the Ultimate Iron Man Butta Weast, and good way to start the video off today. It is with a 99 party, so we are, after a long wait, getting 99 farming. As you can imagine, on an account that can't use the seed vault in Corrend and can't bank, it's been a very laborious and long progress. But let's start the countdown with 9, 8, 777,700 quintillion 7,000 6 5 4 3 2 1. Let's go. That is the level 99 farming. Very long time coming, but at least we've got it now. So the reason we've grinded this out and we've been doing all these farm runs is so we get extra herbs whenever we do farm runs. And that is an absolutely huge thing for the account, because also, as you can imagine, as an account that can't bank, training herb lore will be an absolute nightmare. So the plan really is, now that we've got 99 farming, keep making use of our herb seeds that we get from whether it's Slayer or whether it's bosses, and hopefully in the long run we'll get 99 herb lore without too much pain and suffering. But with our orderly train of We Play Hard clanmates here, we're running along over to the farming cape owner, Mr. Martin the Gardener, and we're coming to claim our cape, because realistically it's the cape we want. The cape's the one that gives the bonus. Just having 99 farming isn't enough. You've got to wear the cape if you want to get the bonus when you use your seeds. So there's the guy over there. Make sure you don't pickpocket him, because you have to wait 20 minutes to get the cape. But that's not outrageous price at all. Let's pay that. So there's the cape obtained and on the account. We'll get to a better position here, and then we'll do the skill emote. It's quite a nice little one. I'm going to water some plants here, some flowers. They sprout out of the concrete ground. It's like we're in London. But very glad to have finally finished this grind. We can finally play the game. And by play the game, I mean get a few more skill levels before we go off on another big PVM grind. Because, spoiler alert, whenever we do PVM, we will be risking about 100 to 200 million in gear in our death storage, because that's how much faith we've got in the PVM abilities, and well, by extension, hope in our internet connection, because generally if we DC that means we die. I do have a good new internet provider, so hopefully that does not happen. This isn't sponsored, but yeah, get a good internet provider. Bam, jump scare, 90 thieving. Yeah, we're really good at not recording before we show a level. You know this though if you've seen the series, and shameless plug down to the full series below in the description. If you've not watched episode 1, what are you doing, man? That's got like barely any views. The other one's got loads, so come on, watch that. Watch from the start, get a chronological order from in media res of the progress on our channel. Right, back for more thieving levels, I guess. And we just care so much in this series that we just skip 91 thieving. There's 92 thieving. We're always full of surprises. We're never going to give you the expected levels, but I've got a few more to show. I'll do those very quickly, I guess, because I don't want to make this episode too much about skilling grinds. We've done a lot of PVM, and we want to get a bit of that showcased in today's episode. You don't want to just be watching me thieving all the time. I've been thieving in the past few videos. Come on, what a beast. And there we have it. That is 93 thieving. As they say, the Weast always rises, and today is no different. The Butta Weast cannot be stopped. Just a couple more thieving levels to go, and then we get back into the good old-fashioned PVM grinds. Let's go. More thieving is truly too powerful. Click the highlighted box, and 94 thieving. Now on to the next one. In true What a Beast fashion, yet again, we are not recording, but that is 95 thieving. We are edging closer to the 99 that we are after, but now we will take a break from all of the thieving grinds and we will do some PVM, because we need to get a weapon to do Perilous Moons. That weapon may be obvious to you if you've played early game Iron recently, but it involves doing a quest, so let's crack on with that. Now, as much as I appreciate quests in old school RuneScape, and as much as you may like quests, we've probably seen this before in loads of other videos. It's essential to get the zombie axe. We are doing the Defender of Varrock quest, and we're just going to skip through this without showing any spoilers or highlights, but basically you unlock a spot where you can kill some armoured zombies. So we're going to do the quest, and we're going to cut back to when that's done, and we're going to try see if we can test our luck and get the zombie axe. And there it is, that will be quest completion. Spacebar, 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 and there it is. So you get some nice XP there, but the most important part is we've unlocked the area to hunt the zombie axe. So let's, without further ado, cut to getting there, and we're going to barrage some, well, burst some zombies. So here we are, bursting the armoured zombies. We are a fair bit over the kill count, which is not fun at all. But the zombie axe, there it is. And with that bad boy, we have got what we need to go and kill some perilous moons. So we're going to do some death storage things and gear up. And we are going to risk a lot while doing this grind, but they're fairly safe bosses. If I die, I lose everything. Butta Weast stands proudly outside of the Perilous Moon chamber and ready to do the quest. So obviously we use the quest helper here. We will skip a majority of it, but for anyone that's not seen Perilous Moon stuff before, we'll show what sort of moves they use, what their special abilities are. Coming up with the first boss here, this is the Blue Moon. You see me try and get loot. It's a big Frank Sinatra fan, obviously, that's why it named itself after the Blue Moon. Basically, it would just put your stuff in an icicle, you kick it and you get it out. Not much to say about this phase. It takes chip damage through this phase. The next phase kind of sucks. For the next phase, Blue Moon drags you to the middle and turns off all of the braziers on the side of the room, so you're going to set them back on fire and then run over and do the next one. Pretty much as simple as that. If it is low HP, you pretty much might as well sit in the middle of the room and save doing this, but what an attempt for our first ever Blue Moon tornado phase. Can we just say, wow, what a beast. And next up is the Blood Moon. Very scary name, and it already starts being in a special attack, so we get to showcase that. It forms blood jaguars, and you're going to click back on the correct tick to avoid taking damage from both the jaguar and the blood pool. For the other phase done by the boss, it just chucks you in the corner, similar to the Blue Moon does, but then just forms loads of blood pools. They're actually very easy to avoid, and it will take slow chip damage while this is happening, so it's not too bad a phase. Ah, there you go. I spoke too soon. Damage. And for the final boss to finish the quest, this is the Eclipse Moon. The overly confident fanatic gets slapped in the cheeks and has to run back home to Mama. But we kill this boss and then we can finally play the game for real. Now for the first and definitely the worst special attack to showcase here, this is the ball that you've got to walk with. After the quest's done, I set some handy dandy little tile markers to make this a bit easier, so those will pop up later in the video. But yeah, basically you don't do any damage during this phase. It does take the slow chip damage, but damn, the second phase is much better, so let's get to that one. And now for the undeniably goated phase, the best phase of any Moons boss, the clone phase. So the Eclipse Moon will just split off into clones, and you get 3 attacks in against them each round. You get to do this for ages as well, so if you got Darox, you just slap them to death. But there we go, that will be the last Moons boss needed for the quest. Let's go get quest completion, and then the true grind for the items begins. So we tell this dude to quit yapping, fade to black screen, and when we're back, quest completion, perilous moons, moons of peril unlocked. So we're going to grind these out, see if we can complete some nice sets, and we will start with our very first chest post quest. So in the way we're doing the rotations, the blood moons are the final one that we do, and with the death of that will be our very first post-quest completion, and a few nice little combat achievements unlocked. So extra points there goes towards our hunt for the next rank. We need the master one next. We have elites all done, but looking at those, they really put me off. There's some really high level stuff in there. So can we get anything good in our first lunar chest? Oh my lord. Hell yeah, that's the Eclipse Moon Tassets. So that item is very, very good. It's like a sort of hybrid bit of gear because it gives you melee strength bonus, but it's also intended to be used with the ranged weapon from Moons, which is the Eclipse Atlatl, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But very happy to get this nice and early. But that will do for today's episode, guys. I've got a lot more Perilous Moons to do in the next video, but I feel like we've covered it today. You know what to expect in the next episode. But thanks for tuning in today, guys. As you see here, I'll waste no time and move on to the rest of the grind. But thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and press the bell icon so you know about future episodes. But as again, pleasure to entertain you today. What a Beast, out.